Hey guys, it's Baby Powder and it's Sunday, which means it's time for another one of our cleanouts for 200 run series. And for this week, it's going to be for week 42. Do have to apologize right off the bat too. I've been sick all week. So if you've been looking for me on Twitch for streams, I haven't been there. Plus if my voice sounds a little bit different, it's, because I've been sick. So would like to throw that out there. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. As far as, this week, we just added our loot from Shadowfang Keep, so we're looking to see if we got lucky and sold any of those supers. We did get a whole bunch when we actually did it for the 200 runs, actually more than what we got when we did it for 1,000 runs, so that's pretty incredible. And just to see if we sold anything else from Shadowfang Keep. Of course, we'll be just looking to see what all we sold, even things we've sold previously, as we normally see, but it's always nice to see something from the dungeon we just ran or the farm we just did. Coming up after that, we'll be adding all of our stuff from our Saltstone farm, from the Saltstone cave, coming this week, and we will have that loot video tomorrow. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss that video and you don't miss future cleanouts and future loot videos as well, especially so you also don't miss the 1,000 run videos. Also, don't forget to hit the big thumbs up if you do like this video and do like this series. Definitely lets me know that you guys are enjoying it. But anyway, as far as review goes, last week we made 311,000. We will be looking to make more than that hopefully this week, but as long as we make over 200,000, I'm happy with it. We have so far made 12,648,000 since we started this, so for 42 weeks, or 41 weeks, this will be the 42nd week. Our goal was only 10 million, but we are going to go ahead and finish out the list. I am thinking of switching one last thing, even though I'm very interested to see what we can get from Sethlic Calls. We haven't done anything in the little water area. I was thinking about doing the underbog and actually replacing Sethlic Calls. So I won't change the arc. Actually, probably would change that one, but I won't change that just because someone has actually requested that we do that one. So that's why that one's going to stay in place. But other than that, we are doing this between two different realms. It's going to be Proudmoore and Thrall. So far, Proudmoore has made us the most, but it has been back and forth sometimes. And majority of our gold has been made with transmog, as you know, that is mostly what we are going after. Though we do get some material gold here and there. Here lately, it's just mostly been pets, so left over from the island farms. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it really for our week 42 review. Let's go ahead and get to our first bank tune, which is going to be our bank tune from our low value transmog for Proudmoore, then our high value transmog, then we'll do the materials, which it may also be some pets. Really shouldn't be too many more pets. I think they only have like one left to sell, so maybe some materials. And then we also have we'll do the same thing with Thrall through the same rotation. So first bank alt, let's go ahead and pull them up now. All right, so we've got our low value transmog bank tune right here. Let's go ahead and take a look and see. Actually, let me make the screen a little bit bigger here. All right, so we've got 27,296 gold with 16 items sold. So a little lower than we've been doing. I think last week we had like 60,000 both, but you know, we may actually have some better sales with our high value stuff this week, hopefully. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look, see what we did sell, see if anything stands out. We've got Dragon Rider's boots for almost 5,000. We've got the Sentry's shield here for over 2,000. We've got a Hawkeye's cord for only 1,000, some low stuff. Ritual Shroud here for 11,000, and then the Arcanine staff for over 2,000. I do think the Arcanine staff has WAD. I'm not quite sure where some the Dragon Rider's boots that actually came from islands, Sentries and stuff. It's going to be like classic stuff. Not exactly sure which one we got that from. Actually, Sentries, was that Maridon maybe or something along those lines. Dual Hawk Talons, 2,300, almost 2,400. Dual Hawk Talons. Honestly, I don't know. It could have been WAD, it could have been Isle of Thunder, something around those. Kind of sounds like that's where it would come from. Though it could be wrong on that, but still, it's just low value stuff. 27,296, not our worst, but definitely not our best. We'll go ahead and add that in. 27,296. Oops. Actually had the keyboard on the right one here. All right, clean that out, and then we'll switch on over to high value. All right, guys, so here now we are on our high value bank tune for Proudmoore. Let's take a look. And we've got 5 sales, only 43,514, still better than a goose egg, but let's go ahead and see what we sold. Plunder Dark Scale Blade, almost 10,000. That came from Islands, of course. Juno Shadow, only 1,700. Ooh, that's rough. I've actually sold these in the past for like 200,000 gold. Now that was way a long time ago, but yeah, they have gone down in value since that time. But yeah, they came from Scholomance, not Scholomance, Stratholme. We haven't done Scholomance yet. Pattern for the volcanic leggings for 4750. That came from when we did the southern Eastern Kingdom zones. That was the one item that we actually got from the Burning Steppes. Pattern for Swift Flight bracers, 4,000. I'm almost certain that came from when we were doing Dire Monk. Got all those patterns. We still have a ton of those. And then we have the Doomforge Straight Edge, which came from BRD, our highest sell, 28,800, 43,000. So really not too upset about all of them, other than maybe the volcanic leggings would have been nicer, but really didn't take me too long to get those, even though they are valued a lot higher than that. Not too upset about. I would have liked to have seen a lot more out of Juno Shadow though. I just feel like that's just way too low. But anyway, let's go ahead and add that to our list. All right, and we'll clean that out and we'll head over to materials. All right, guys, so now we're on our last bank alt before we switch to Thrall. So Proudmoore's last one, and it's going to be for materials. Let's see what we got. And we've got 18 cells, 1,465. Not bad, seeing that actually we don't have any more pets. Been considering switching some of the pets from Thrall over here, but they don't really have too many left either. So really this is just the materials we mostly got from opening the chest within there in Shadowfang Keep. And I have mentioned before, I don't really use my keys. I actually use the volatile blasting things or whatever to open them. But anyway, I don't really open the unlocked ones in Shadowfang Keep. I just don't feel like they're worth it. Basically, if it's a dungeon that only drops the bronze lockboxes and I destroy the bronze lockboxes, I don't even bother unlocking them on my rogue anymore. I feel like it's just a waste of time. You do get Thistle Tea, which is decent to sell, and maybe some minor low value stuff, but I just feel like it's not worth the time. But yeah, basically I feel like the chests, if they drop bronze lockboxes, they're not really worth opening, so I just open the ones that are already unlocked. And these are some of the materials that we got from that. So you just see some old herbs, some maybe some gems and some leathers and stuff like that. Nothing really high. Our highest one here is the Masa Jade for 392. Then Swift Thistle right behind that. So nothing really to go over too much there. Let's go ahead and add that to our list. T65. And man, we are nowhere near beating last week, which was 311,000. We're only at 72,000 gold right now. So we really need Thrall to pick it up where Proudmoore is kind of slacking this week. So hopefully they can do that. Let's head over to Thrall now and see if they can. All right, guys. So now over here on Thrall, we're going to go through the exact same rotation as we did with Proudmoore, starting out with their low value bank tune. Let's go ahead and take a look. And 19 sales, 28,846. So about the same as Proudmoore. They had 27,000, a little bit more. Let's go ahead and see if we have anything that stands out. A bunch of low stuff here, but then we do have a Razorwind crossbow. So we did, not right after, but actually, this is from our Blackrock Caverns runs. Both of these Razorwind crossbows, 4,700 right here. So not bad. Seeing some of those items sell. And that was the farm right before the last one. So not bad. Bloodforged shield for 2,800, and then we have elk hide leggings for 3,600, and then ceremonial leather harness for 2,000, no war harness for 2,700, and the no war harness, I believe that came from the Southern Eastern Kingdom zones as well. And then we have a formula for enchant chests, greater stats for 1,000. So still not bad for what we sold. Bunch of low stuff here as well. Oh, we actually sold the damaged necklace too. It's very low, but hey, still a little something extra. We saw that from Pit of Saran. It was actually under the 5,000 threshold, but I decided to keep it anyway, just since we didn't really get too much. So nice to see us get something from it. All right, go ahead and clean that out, and we'll switch over to high value. All right, guys, so we're on our last bank, or not last bank tune, last transmog bank tune for Thrall. Let's go ahead and take a look. It's the high value bank tune. Let's see if we have anything exciting here. And 6 cells, only 38,637 gold. Man, that's less than Proudmoore. Man, that's really gonna hurt. We may not even hit the two. I don't think we'll hit 200,000 this week. Let's go and take a look. You do have bad weeks sometimes, guys. It happens. Let's see, pattern for Mongoose Boots, 2,000. And then we also have Ancestral Woolies for 1,500. Black Velvet Robes for 5,000. Tarnished Fanatics Pauldrons, 4,700 still. Thanks from Isle of Thunder. That's from Recipe for Greater Shadow Protection Potion for 3,800. And then Pattern for Living Breastplate for 21,000. Living Breastplate. I think that was from the Northern Eastern Kingdom zones. So I think we just sold one on Proudmoore not long ago too. And that was the Western Plagueland, or not, yeah, Western Plaguelands, and that one little farm we did out there. But yeah, I think we got a lot more when we sold the one previously. But yeah, 38,000. Things seem to be selling quite low here recently, or at least this week compared to the past, and really just not seeing much sell. But you do have weeks like that. You have good weeks, you have bad weeks with transmog. That's how it goes. But anyway, one more bank tune. Let's go check them out. All right, guys, so on our last bank tune, and actually is the last bank tune this time, it's Thrall's Materials Bank All, and they do actually still have a few pets left. I think Proudmoore only has one, so we'll see if they sold any of those, and of course the materials from Shadowfang Keep. And we have 21 cells, definitely a lot more than what Proudmoore had at almost 6,000 gold here, 59.35. So that means they probably did actually sell some of the pets. Of course, we got our materials here from, doing Shadowfang Keep. But then, and we actually had a lot more Swift Thistle, which was actually selling at a pretty decent value, 1,500 for only 18 of them. And then we've got the False Knuckle Bump. So we did sell one of the pets from the islands, 2,800, pretty nice sell there. We did also sell some other pets too, but pretty low for like that one, only 95 gold. And then another one 309. But yeah, definitely a lot better value here, but of course they had a little bit more to sell. Add that in. All right, we'll clean that out, and then we'll pull up our sheet and see just how well we did this week. All right, guys, so for week 42 we made 138,293 gold with transmog alone, 7,400 with materials slash the pets, which is down from last week at 17,000, and transmog was down from 294,000, only 138,000. Brawl did actually make us a little bit more, almost like 1,000 more this week than Proudmoore, but they were both actually down from what they were last week. With this total though, that brings us to 145,693 gold made for the week. Just not even at our 200,000 goal that we strive for each week. But like I said, it's not always going to be a great week every time you sell transmog. It does happen. I don't know if there was anything special going on this week that may have strived away from the sales. I have been sick, so maybe I haven't been posting as often as I normally would have, things like that as well. I feel like I did try to keep up posting as much as possible though, so I don't really want to throw that excuse out there. But again, sometimes you just have bad weeks. It happens. This is still not our worst week. Our worst weeks, of course, were right after Isle of Thunder. It's only 61,000, and Mana Tombs 88,000. But at those times, you did have Plunder Storm after Mana Tombs, and then you had 3 events after Isle of Thunder. But then we do have other weeks where it's below 200,000, but at least over 100,000. So still not the worst. We'll just hopefully try to make up for it come next week. Maybe we'll have a 400 or 600,000 gold sale next week. We will have the stuff from the Saltstone Cave to help us out maybe. But anyway, that does bring us now to a grand total of 12,793,814 gold we've made now for 42 weeks. So still not a bad amount for 42 weeks. We've already passed our goal. We are almost done. Again, if you are wondering, I am probably going to take and still post these items and do these clean outs for about a couple weeks to a month after we finish our last farm. I may even switch out this last farm, but that will kind of show when I mentioned that I feel like transmo is kind of like passive gold other than just needing to be on enough to post. It can still make you gold, and that's what's so great about it being such a slow seller sometimes, that you don't necessarily need to keep building up that stock once you have it built up. So we'll probably keep doing the clean outs, but the loot videos will go away for a little bit of time while we get ready for part 2 of the 200 run series, where I'll revamp this list and make it to where we can possibly hit 10 million a little bit faster, because I think we hit 10 million right after Ultimate, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash the big thumbs up. Lets me know that you like it. I do apologize once again for my voice if it's a little bit off, and the fact that I haven't streamed this weekend because I have been ill for the whole week, unfortunately. But I did still want to get these videos out to you. Also, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that way you don't miss the next one. And yeah, guys, hope to see you all in the next video, and hope to see you guys sometimes live on Twitch. Take care, guys.